Hello and welcome to Gannon's Mary Seat of Wisdom Chapel. The name tells us that this place is dedicated to the honor of Mary, the mother of Jesus, under the title of Seat of Wisdom because she gave birth to Jesus, who is divine wisdom. The chapel serves two very important purposes. First, it is a house of prayer where one can come to deepen one's relationship with the living God. Second, it is also a place of worship where the community of faith, in this case the Catholic community of faith, comes together to celebrate the Mass on Sundays and on weekdays. The Mass is the work of Jesus Christ, who gave his life and offers his body and blood to us in the sacrament of the Eucharist, and therefore it is a way for us to enter into God's work. So prayer and worship, it's important to note a deeper reality to prayer and worship. We think that we come to prayer and worship so that we can make a place for God in our life, but there's something deeper going on here. We really come to discover that we are a part of God's life. It's the other way around. Isaiah, in the book of the prophet Isaiah, chapter 6, goes to the temple to give his priestly offering. But what does he discover? He discovers it is God who is waiting for him and sends him forth to be a prophet to the nations. You and I are invited to deepen our relationship with the living God, and this chapel is a sacred space that gives us the place to do that. However, I invite all of you to consider that the most sacred space is really the temple of the Holy Spirit, and the temple of the Holy Spirit is in the human heart. St. Paul would write that each of us, made in the image of God, is a temple of the Holy Spirit. I welcome you to this chapel, or to any sacred space that you may find on campus or off campus, to deepen your relationship with the one who created us in love and calls us to love, and to discover in the end, it is not that we make room for God in our lives, but that we discover when we come here to a place like this, that we are a part of his life. And that life here means a life of solitude so that we know we are loved and forgiven, a life of humble service that our lives are given away to be present to others, and that we are destined for something far greater that is the source of truth and goodness and beauty, God himself. So this place reminds us we have one foot on earth and one foot in heaven. And so in that wonderful relationship, heaven meets earth when we come to bring ourselves in the presence of God in a place such as this. It allows us to go forth and recognize the presence of God is everywhere, especially right here inside each and every one of us. God bless you. Welcome to this chapel. Please come and worship with us as you are able. And most of all, I invite you to discover God within you who calls you to life, service, joy, and truth. Thank you.